It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top. That gives them a one-game advantage in this matchup this season.
And Kevin, I thought they put together a fantastic offensive game plan in that win. They knew exactly how to exploit the defense, and they really got on a nice roll.
And exploit them they did, see. They were relentless. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York, looking at who they got. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. Anthony out there with Jason Smith. And it's Dallenberg in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Money drills it from outside. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there. So for New York, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And a lot of their scoring in that win came from unexpected places, from guys who don't typically get a lot of minutes.
And you know what? Those guys on the bench, they practice every day too, even if they don't play every night. And that night, they were ready.
All sorts of time, and he nails the jumper. Money's got 5 now. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Calderon passes to Smith. The shot no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot's good for Money. Calderon with it, averaging 9 points per contest. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. He kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Back to Calderon. Shot to stop the run. Smith outside. Smith against Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. And it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got his first basket.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket. Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Calderon kicks to Smith. Smith outside. Calderon in the corner. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They ran away with that game, Kevin, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement by the players and the ball throughout that game, and they got a lot of high-quality shots as a result. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
The 3. The shot will not go. So Orlando will take it the other way.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Dishes to Oladipo. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gordon. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here is Calderon. following the score by Aaron Gordon. Calderon dishes to Dallenberg, and he dunks it down.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Magic leading by 8. Expanding his range. No good for money. And here's Calderon. 5 points in the game. Anthony can't hit. Here's Money. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 13 points for Money.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Calderon. The 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here is Calderon. 8 points for him.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
He talked, Steve, about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. I mean, he's solid, not spectacular, but his shooting is such a problem for defenses, and especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
And the basket by Harris.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Harris! Knicks trail by 11. Now Calderon. He's got 10. Screen by Smith. The feed now to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And it's Gordon missing.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Now here's Calderon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
That is good. And that's 15 points for Money.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Orlando leading by 6. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Dallenberg sets a screen for Anthony. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Smith. Magic knocking down the tray. The wide open look here for Anthony, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Down low. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Calderon has the open look. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Nice shooting.
Reese Harkless is jacked in. Here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks to Harkless. Back to Payton. On the wing, Gordon. With 4 seconds on the clock, can't hit.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Here's Shumpert. The shot is off. The off. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, Steve and Clark, what do you think?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Mo Harkless and Tobias Harris, the forwards. Money out there with Gordon, and it's Gordon in at the center. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team values skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
And so here is New York following the three from Money. Here's Larkin. There's the block. And they're able to recover, but they'll get another chance. Shumpert passes to Anthony. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Money. No good with the triple.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Now here's Gordon, averaging 9 points per contest. Harris kicks to Harkless. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harkless has got his first bucket of the night.
But you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Larkin dishes to Carmelo. D'Alembert with a screen on Harris. Shot denied. Here's Money. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Luke Ridnour's checked in for Ben Gordon. And the Knicks making a change here as well. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Larkin, the pass to Anthony. In the corner, Smith with it. Clock at 4. Larkin kicks to D'Alembert. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Larkin dishes to Smith. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Anthony kicks to Larkin. Smith left side. Shot clock at 5. Almost, but it rolls out. Magic leading by 8. Ridnour passes to Money. To the inside. Back to Harris. For the 3. Ridnour's shot is off. Knicks trail by 8. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 66 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that That Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
And pushing it up, here's New York. Here's Smith, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
I like that shooting.
And work to keep him.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Prigioni. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. D'Alembert with the ball. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Carmelo. Soft touch off the glass. Anthony's got 32 points in the game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
12 seconds left here in the second. Here's Money inside. It's picked off. Here's Prigioni. Can't get it to go. Second.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
Yo, I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened? Because we got straight blindsided by them, man. Our lead made advantage before our eyes, but there's still 2 quarters left to play, so we should be fine.
Thank you.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First off, shot selection. We're getting hot.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. It's been a close one so far. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. D'Alembert's out there with Jason Smith, and it's Calderon in at the point.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Orlando. And here's Calderon. 6 on the shot clock.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Free throw drop for Smith. The Magic trail by 5. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. No good for Money. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Smith with the stuff.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's Money. And it falls over the rim and in. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Calderon kicks to D'Alembert. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. D'Alembert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Samuel D'Alembert, a 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. You notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
Calderon dishes to Smith. Calderon passes to Anthony. Smith drives in, and the layup is good. Smith's got 12 in the game.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And last season, D'Alembert, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced a share of critiques from Coach Carlin regarding conditioning Clark and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover-prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11" and can make free throws and finish around the basket, you'll always have a home in the NBA.
Calderon kicks to Smith. Smith outside. From 12 feet out. Goes back up. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
What a game we've seen here for Smith. He's got 11 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, good numbers, and that's been important for his team. They needed some points. He's provided some easy ones at the foul line, but he's making an impact here.
Calderon dishes to D'Alembert. The wide open look here for Anthony, and he gets it to go from the corner. Anthony's got 34.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket for money. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Calderon. Hangs. Nice shot by D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got 6.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Oladipo misses.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Smith with a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 5. Money passes to Harris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 10.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Calderon kicks to Smith. Pass to Anthony. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. For the tie. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Calderon dishes to Smith. Back to Calderon. He feeds it to Anthony. A fader. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Anthony left side. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 36 points for Carmelo Anthony.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Pulls up on the wing. That one wide left.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
14 feet away, and that one's good. 45 points for Money.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Now Calderon. He's got 12. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, for some, Aaron Gordon is seen as a tweener. And for Gordon, it isn't going to faze him. He said, obviously, you have to play a position in the NBA, but I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Post up, hit jumpers, go by people. I'm going to do it all. I'm confident that I can play both the 3 and the 4. He has the skills to pull it off, Kevin.
And he does. Thank you, Doris.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Magic, Harkless comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Luke Rittenauer subbed in for Oladipo. And then for New York, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallenberg, and Shane Larkin subbed in for Jose Calderon. Anthony down low, guarded by Harris. That's a 2 from Smith. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Money, covered by Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Rittenauer. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Hardaway passes to Larkin. Hardaway kicks to Larkin. And they get it. And he lays it up and in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Magic leading by 6. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the shot is good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The dish to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Hardaway for 3. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Harkless the pass to Money. Kicks it out to Rittenauer. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith, the 11-footer. The shot is good off the backboard. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here's Larkin. He dishes it to Hardaway. Passes it to Larkin. Smith in the posts. Defended by Harkless. New York needs to get off a shot. The 3. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
It's stolen by Smith. The drive by Smith. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we've got some time to look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
Magic leading by 10. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Down low. Takes it off the glass. And it's 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well done, finishing that one off.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And Prigioni kicks to Anthony. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Buries it from three-point range.
Pablo Prigioni, the oldest rookie in NBA history when he was signed by the Knicks 2 seasons ago at age 35, has been a terrific acquisition. He's a really good outside shooter and an exquisite playmaker.
And Prigioni, the third best assist-to-turnover ratio in the NBA last season.
You know, and his contagious passing really makes the Knicks offense hum. I mean, he's kind of a technician in the pick and roll. The ball just moves better when he's on the floor.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And Prigioni kicks to Hardaway. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Harkless. Here's Shumpert. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 11. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
He only dishes to Shumpert. There's 47 seconds left in the third. There's the pass to Carmelo. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Smith. Smith's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Money passes to Gordon. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks it to Prigioni. Back to Anthony. Dishes to Prigioni. Beyond the arc. No good. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
It's crunch time in the NBA season. Tobias Harris and the Orlando Magic take on Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets. It happens next Wednesday.
Magic leading by 11. Here's Money. Money in at point guard. Harkless is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Gordon in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Magic moving the ball around. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. Anthony right side.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 38 points, and he produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
He's helping their cause, finding some easy points through penetration and attacking the defense.
You know, he's made frequent forays to the foul line. He hasn't made them all, but the overall impact has been significant.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Money. Out to the right wing. Here's the screen. Here's Harkless. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot up.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
He only dishes to Hardaway. The drive by Anthony, and that's collected by Money.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Knicks trail by 17. And Prigioni kicks to Hardaway. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Prigioni. Shot clock at 6. It's Anthony with the drive. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Anthony's got 41.
This is one well of a performance, folks, but it won't mean a thing if they aren't able to finish it off and get the win.
Gordon, the pass to Money. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Goes back up. Dallenberg. It's hauled in by the Magic. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
He only dishes to D'Alembert. Outside jumper. Out left to the wing. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. Magic leading by 18. Here's Money, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one's on Anthony.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Money. And just an amazing performance from downtown.
Wow, he is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Magic. Oladipo comes in for Gordon. Smith checked in for the Knicks. Calderon comes in for Pablo Prejia. First free throw is good.
Shooting for New York, J.R. Smith taking 2 shots.
J.R. Smith hits them both.
Now, toughness, such a key part of playing in the NBA. And a lot of times people associate that word with physical toughness, but sometimes it's just mental toughness as well. You know, trying to play through injuries, just focusing through adversity, overcoming a shooting slump, being able to play under pressure. I mean, that's all part of being a tough player.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Anthony gets double teamed to the right side. Now here's Calderon. Tight defense on him. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. 43 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
D'Alembert grabs the board.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Such a wide open look. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Money passes to Harris. Shoots a three, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot for Money.
Boy, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's falling.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
And it's Smith penetrating. Orlando grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. And that is good.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Harris passes to Money. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 65 points for Money.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Back to Calderon. Pass to Smith. Tries from 10. Buries the jump shot.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Money, and there's the feed to Dedmon. Kicks to Harkless. Pass to Money. To the paint. It's stolen by D'Alembert. And they're pushing it up. Anthony with it, guarded now by Harkless. Here's Calderon, and the Knicks good for 2.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Gordon's checked in for Harkless. And a switcher also for New York. Smith has checked in. Smith drawn the double team. Calderon, that's for 2. And he overshot that one, missing. Magic leading by 14. Money passes to Dedmon. Feeds to Oladipo. Here's Money. Another miss by Orlando. From the arc. And Dalembert pulls it down. Dalembert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For 3, Calderon. It's hauled in by Harris.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
No good from Money.
Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. Just fantastic defense.
Here's Dalembert. Stolen. Here's Money. Off the pick. Loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
For 3, Smith. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Money. Count that one. And the Magic lead by 20.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Smith against Gordon. Calderon, that's for 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Shot to end this cold run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really an extraordinary game for Calderon. He has 18 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Back to Smith. Outside Anthony. Rebound by Money. Money's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Expanding his range. There's the bucket. Good.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. He also made sure they understood the kind of defense they should be playing. He wants them playing it safe, not trying to make plays that could leave them exposed. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Now, here's Calderon. Not a lot of room. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
The Magic leading by 17.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
He feeds it to Smith. Here's Anthony. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Money. Fires from 18. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Knicks trail by 21. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Well, not only are they on their way to winning this game, but this will also give them a win in the season series.
Huge motivation for them today. Beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for money. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Here's Larkin. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The dish to AC. Passes it to Prigioni. To halt the run. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Early. Fires from deep. That's good. And the Magic shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Fournier pass to Money. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Takes it from 10. AC dishes to Larkin. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
You there. Next question.
You guys are rolling. Can you keep it up?
We'll see, man. I mean, we don't really think about the results. We just go through the process. We take care of our business, and then I guess the streak will handle itself. Next question.
You there. Next question.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
Only mistake I made was coming to this stupid press conference. Somebody out here got a real question, yo?
You, sir?
What does it mean to you to clinch a playoff berth?
It means that we're in a discussion and we got a chance.
And what would you say to the skeptics who think you don't have a real chance, like me?
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if they have no clue what they're talking about.
All right, that's a wrap, people.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.